We've already seen that attributes can be connected to entity sets, but also relationship sets can have attributes. For instance, the place in relationship set that we've seen before could be equipped with an attribute salary. So we can express that a certain actor has earned a certain salary for playing in a certain movie. This is the example that we've seen before, but now enriched with the salary information. So for instance, Uma Thurman has earned $10 for playing in Pulp Fiction. It's very important to understand that the value of the relationship attributes is functionally determined by the participating entities. So if I tell you the actor at the movie, then this functionally determines the salary. This functional determination has an important impact on our design. So for instance, assume that we want to make a database of cinemas and movies, and we want to encode information what cinema shows what movie at what time. So we have entity sets cinema and an entity set movie, and we have a relationship set shows. And this relationship set shows has an attribute time. Now, we of course have cinemas that show certain movies more than once a day, let's say at 3 and at 6 p.m. And the question is, can this information be stored in this schema? And the answer is no. Because the value of the attribute time is functionally determined by the participating entities. So it's functionally determined by the cinema and the movie. So if I tell you the cinema and the movie, then there's only one time at which the movie can play. Of course, there are workarounds for this. For example, in this case, we could make time a multi-valued attribute to encode that their movie can be shown at different times. Cardinalities can also affect our design. For instance, consider the following scenario. We are modeling the database of some bank. So we have customers, we have accounts, and these are related by the relationship set depositor. Now, we also want to record the last access of a customer to an account. So we want to call this attribute access date. Now the question is, where do we attach the access date? Do we make it an attribute of customer, of the relationship set, or of account? And this depends on the cardinalities of this relation. If this is a many-to-many relation, so if every customer can have an unbounded number of accounts, and every account can have more than one customer associated to it, then the access date must be attached to the depositor relationship set. So it must be an attribute of the relationship set. However, if the relation between the customer and the account is one-to-many, so if every account has precisely one customer, then we can make the access date an attribute of account.